Yeah, guys, that's me again. Yeah, this is the fourth video for today on a great Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. That's me again, your great NSC in the place to be. Yeah, in the last videos I have just show you some stuff over computer things and yeah, we can say GPU benchmarks and a lot more stuff. And yeah, for now I just also want to show you we can say a great CPU benchmark which you can test your CPU. This video gonna be a video that you can see we can say the difference between an older CPU versus we can say a newer CPU. That means I got here an older quad-core CPU and I got here a very new, or we can say a newer CPU, which is based on an i7 that has also 4 cores. And we're gonna just do here some benchmarks. And on the end, I'm gonna do also the same benchmark on also we can say an older motherboard, that you can see that the newest things are not always the best. I got here, we can say one 775 motherboard. The second one is one 1155 motherboard with a Sandy Bridge CPU, an i7 3770. And then at last I got here a motherboard with socket 1366 with a Xeon with, of course, a great 6-core processor. So then I'm going to show you now just a quick test that you also should have at home if you like or not. But if you want to test your CPU and to compare your CPU with other CPUs, then it's a great tool, and this calls Cinebench. You can go here also on the internet and now you just type here Cinebench. It's a great tool to check, we can say, your CPU. So here you can download Cinebench. I got myself, we can say, Cinebench 11.5, which I personally love because it's very, very stable and I use it as a long time. So you can here Google Cinebench 11.5 or you can try the newest one. But yeah, I prefer my old thing. So here again, let's get in. And now here I got a lot benchmarks. Here benchmarks and CPU benchmark. Okay, Cinebench, a very great benchmark to test your CPU power. So if you got a 64-bit system like Windows 10 64 or Windows 7 or whatever, so please start, of course, the application on 64 bits. So here we go. I have done this test also already on a 775 motherboard with a 7 Zen 1 Xeon processor, which has 4 cores on 3.2 gigahertz. And now I'm gonna run it on a 1155 motherboard with an i7 3770 processor. And now, yeah, I'm just, we can say, curious what will happen. So here you got the tool Cinebench, and you can test your OpenCL, GL, your graphics card, or you can test your CPU. So for now, it just had noticed that I got here a 4-core CPU with 8 reads at 3.40. Okay, here you get the CPU name, Intel Core i7 3770 CPU on a 64-bit system, and the graphics card here in this time doesn't matter. So I'm gonna now zoom back again. Here we go, and I'm gonna let the CPU benchmark run. Go here on CPU and just click on start. So now this will calculate you some stuff. The CPU now needs to calculate some stuff that will later the program will later compare. It will count the, we can say, the time, and it will count the power of the CPU. It will do a score, and then you're gonna have your score here. Okay, and I will do this also later. We can say after this, I'm gonna test this also on a motherboard socket 1366 with one of the best Xeon processors that I have just by me a long time ago. I'm pretty sure that the older motherboard will destroy this one here. So yeah, we got here now, you can see 7.49 points. Okay, here you can see the processor. I have not just done this test, we can say this benchmark, and I have here my score with 7.49. Okay, and like I told, I'm pretty sure my old motherboard with my old processor will destroy this newer ones because I got a 6-core processor. So now I need to take you with me. Let's go. So here we go. Let's connect this here inside. Bim bim. So guys, now I need to go a bit back, and then we're gonna start again the same thing. So benchmarks, and let's see where this CPU benchmark, here it is. So here, no, should be 64-bit. Yeah, so here, start this application, and yeah, you will see now an old 6-core processor. This guy is just crazy. This processor is crazy, I know it myself, I love it, and this is my gaming machine still. So here you can see that. Okay, 1366 socket. I'm running the 6-core processor on 4.2 gigahertz, and here you can see 6 cores. Here you can see it's an Intel Xeon V3690 Westmere. A great thing, guy. So, but whatever. Now I'm gonna close it. So, and let's just make a test on an older motherboard with a way older CPU, but you can see right now how much squares it takes with it. This guy's crazy, guys, I tell you. This processor you can get so cheap, and this one is running like hell. Look at this, it's nearly finished. Whoop, and here we go. And bam! What you got here? Check this, guys. We got here 10.74 as score. Okay, you can see that. 6 cores, 12 threads, running on 4.23 gigahertz on air cooling, not to forget. Intel Xeon V3690, 10.74 is the score here. Nearly on the first place. And this motherboard really is old. I got here an Asus Extreme Rampage Extreme 3 motherboard here. I have shown you this also on my other videos with the Intel Xeon processor, which is also very old. You can get this processor for about 30 bucks on eBay. I'm not kidding. And you can play here the newest games with it without problem, guys. I got here the newest Tomb Raider. I got here the newest Dirt 2.0 Rally. Here, you can see that. Dirt Rally 2.0. I got here the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the newest. This is all just working perfectly, guys, without problem, without lags. This CPU has so much power, you can play the newest game also in 5 years later. Okay, I'm not kidding, guys. Here don't forget, if you want to know which CPU I got, here it is. Okay, now it's calming down. You can see it's going back to idle, but when it's running, this gets up to 4.2 gigahertz, and you don't need more because this is a 6-core processor. These guys, they run crazy, guys. So now I'm gonna take again my CPU here inside. So look at this table, and then I'm gonna let you hear back again, and then I'm gonna show you also the score. Yes, on the 775 motherboard, which was of course not so good, but I need just to plug off the cable again. Yeah, all my Sunday spent it for you guys. Here we go. Let's check this out. So, and I need again my keyboard. Need to, yeah, connect it back. So, and here we go. Yeah, the score on a very old 775 motherboard with a Xeon was not the best, of course not. But this was also just that you can see the difference. Okay, here we got 4-core with 4 threads, and here Intel Xeon CPU E5450. The score was here at 3.88. Overclocked, wait, here, overclocked at 3.24. Okay, and then, yeah, the other one was great. Here the i7, of course, was not bad, but if this i7 3770 would have 6 cores, I bet this would be way better, okay? But right now, we can say the motherboard with socket 1366 with a great Xeon or with a great 6-core processor is still better as some new Sandy or Ivy Bridge processors, guys, okay? That's a really crazy thing, and I'm really still happy that I use, we can say, an old motherboard with socket 1366, which is my favorite. And yeah, you will be happy with this kind of stuff. You don't need anything else, guys, really not. You don't need always the best. It not needs to be always the newest to be good, if you understand what I mean. Okay, guys, this was now all for me. I think today I'm gonna do maybe my all last video, otherwise my Sunday is over. So I think my all last video will be now, like I told, a GTX 560, not overclocked, and I'm gonna try to overclock it to the limit, or we can say, yeah, nearly on the limit, and then I'm gonna compare it not overclocked and overclocked versus the GTX 660. Very small cards, but they're just running, still running. You can play Crysis with it. You can play some other games if you set the graphics options a little bit lower. You still can play some stuff with it. It's not bad, it's just for my tests. And yeah, guys, I wish you the best. That was me, NSC, in the place to be. Bye bye.